You're my co-host, so you need to tell us what your ideas are about the HUD. Yeah? Do you like the draft meter? You wish the draft meter was in there? You do. You want the draft meter? You want the draft meter? What about a rear view camera? You want the rear view? Yeah. Okay. So we're both agreed we want a draft meter and a rear view camera. So, as Ethan and I were discussing before I took him to bed, Zwift are releasing some updates for the HUD and also a lap timer. Now, I'm not going to go into the details of that because if you're watching this video, no doubt you know all of those details. If you don't, you can probably find them on Zwift Insider. I don't want to deep dive into it. This video is more about what they're not included and what I wish they would. Now, the first one is the draft. It is the most popular request. I'm not sure why they don't include it because other third-party apps include it using the Zwift data. So there must be a reason why. If you do know, let me know in the comments because it is kind of frustrating when they add all this other data, left-right balance, if you got the device, but they don't have draft. Now, maybe they're trying to keep everything for training rather than racing. I'm not sure. But then moving on to my next request. Now, I have demonstrated this in the past quite a few times, and here's one from a tiny race from a number of years ago where I had the HUD set up with a rear view mirror. Now, I do understand that having the rear view mirror takes up screen real estate. I don't think it will take up more resources because if you use that real estate for a camera that's facing behind you, in theory, it's using exactly the same amount of processing power because you're cutting out those pixels. Oops. Because you're cutting out those pixels. But even if they had a rear view mirror that was slightly less graphics, well, the graphics weren't as good, the resolution wasn't as high, I don't need to have shadows and things in a rear view mirror. I'd love to have that. Now, I'm realistic. I know Zwift aren't going to put a mirror in. So I hear a lot of you saying, but just use the Zwift Player's rear view. That's the easiest thing. Yes, but I don't want to look behind me for that long a lot of the times. A lot of the times I just want to look behind me just for a fraction of a second to see what's happening behind and then eyes on front because that's where the important stuff's happening. Okay, maybe if I'm in a TTT and I'm on the front, I don't need to see what's happening ahead. Or if I'm in a breakaway and I'm the solo breakaway person, I can look behind. But if I'm in a race, I want to see whether there's a gap behind me forming or if I can fall back another 30 or 40 meters on a climb or see if it's splitting, see what my teammates are doing, especially in team races. It's so easy to lose contact of what your teammates are doing because they can't tell you on Discord. They're too buggered. And plus there's too much chatter if that happens. So yeah, there's a lot of uses to look behind, but I don't want to look behind for 3 seconds, what it is, and miss what's happening up front. I just want to go back and then forward a couple of times. Now, you can do that on the keyboard, which is what I have been doing before I got the Zwift Players. But what I'd love to be able to do on the Zwift Players is if they can't give me a full-time mirror, rear vision mirror on the game, just give me the option to press the down button again to go forward. So if I press down, I looks back, down, goes forward. Simple as that. Surely that's not too hard. That's not a difficult request for them to implement. So yeah, that is my request. And before I go, if you enjoy these videos and you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button to let me know that I'm on the right track with these opinionated videos. All right, peace out.